So I just wanted to see if anybody was willing to share what you came up with.
Williams syndrome, which is what I have. Let's see. When people like yell or cuss at me, I think that's like one of my road ones. I think. When people say things to me, when people say mean things to me, how people treat me the way that I don't want to be treated.
Absolutely, thank you.
Like if it were people to like talk behind my back, or if people were like saying like rude things to me, or like yelling or screaming at me, like using like anger tone, which is something that I deal with all the time, and it's just never gonna end.
Gotcha. Thank you for sharing. You got something, man?
So I'm a student. I have student with a learning disability, and the roadblocks I have for me didn't have access to college before I came to UCCS. Yeah. And in my sophomore year, when I was kind of having trouble understanding the materials in my psychology class.
Okay.
But got through it anyways. So.
Yeah.
And the last one is doing papers for my classes.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So college itself, or access to college, and all of
just my classes and doing papers.
Understandable. Thank you for sharing that.
It's hard for me and my family. I'm kind of bald, and it's really hard to be beautiful. And it's hard for me. And when I was younger, I was 16, I lost my hair. And that's hard for me. It just made on me a lot, and a lot of people tease me a lot. And my brother always call me weird names. And I want that. And it's hard for my family and me.
Thank you for sharing that. You are beautiful. So thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else?
Well, basically, I was born with Down syndrome, and it's hard for me to like progress things, and people has been treating me like badly for who I am and going to college. And so it's hard to like be who I am too, because I have this Down syndrome, and it's like really hard to like focus on that too, because it's like me not being able to be me.
Right.
And so it's like hard enough. So to like solve that problem, I need to be myself, and to be like not be bad at things, and not being able to like be treated that way.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Y'all gonna make me cry. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. So it's interesting, right, to think about the journeys that we're on. Think about all of the different roads that we're on, that we're taking, that sometimes we don't have a choice but to take these roads, but to come in contact with some of these roadblocks. It's unfortunate, but this is the reality sometimes, right? This is our reality. And it's important that we know how to recognize and identify and name these roadblocks so that we can, like I said earlier, find some solutions together. And it's also important to recognize that even though these roadblocks may be along your journey, they don't have to define you. They can help form who you are based on how you interact with them, how you respond to them, but they don't have to define you either, right? We always have to remember where we're trying to go. What's the end goal? Okay? And so the only thing that I want to do before we head out today is I want everybody to tell me your name one more time and to also tell me one thing that you've learned today about anything, yourself, about any of the words that we had up here, the different terms, definitions, stuff like that, all right? And y'all want me to start? Okay. I'm Carrie Joy, and today I learned that I'm not alone. That's it. Who's next? Go ahead, man.
My name is Ben Kim, and I've learned that having a learning disability is not that bad. It's just who you are.
My name is Valerie McCluskey. I learned it's not easy being gay.
That's true. That's very true. Thank you for sharing. She got me.
For me, I learned I had some reason I never know how many roadblocks I have.
You learn how many roadblocks you have? Thank you for sharing.
You're like,
Mine's Denise, and I feel that my parents not listening to me when I'm talking about.
Okay. What you got, man?
So for me, what I learned is like how being judged is not easy based on your disability.
Right, absolutely. And what was your name?
Nick.
Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it.
How to get past these blocks?
How to get past those roadblocks. All right, awesome. What was your name?
Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
I'm Caitlin in the world trying to do these roadblocks.
How to identify some of those roadblocks? All right, thank you for sharing.
I'm Caitlin, and today I learned that I have every right to chase my dream in life, and I'm not alone with the disability.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that.
Okay, so alright, my name is Nick Harmon. I have Down syndrome because I have one chromosome that I had in my hand, and I'm very excited about this day for. I've been to the Down syndrome buddy walk for an event on every August. I'm very confident who I am.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Michael Delworth, and one thing I had learned that I can always be myself and not be worried at all.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
My name's Coy Mitchell. I have good day and super happy.
what did you learn today?
I learned myself. Amazing friends help me.
Yes. Thank you, Corinne.
What's something that I learned? Being who you are as a person.
Yeah. Okay. You learned a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah.
About who you are?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Some of my roadblocks have been not like age-wise, not being able to go to college. My biggest fear is not, like I said, not being a good self-advocate, but knowing by doing that and being a self-advocate, I can help people be more better and advocate for themselves.
Yeah. Thank you all. All right. So I appreciate your time. Thanks for opening up today, opening up to yourself, giving yourself the opportunity to be vulnerable, right? To just recognize some things about you. That's a beautiful thing. And then next week, what my plan is to talk about how we can use a bit of that vulnerability to walk into our power. And I'm going to show you guys some examples of how that has happened in the past. And we're going to talk about how we can go ahead and combat these problems that we've identified and learn how to create solutions. Sound good? Awesome. You guys are the best. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're brilliant. You're not flawed. You're not broken. You're not a mistake. Go be great. Cool.